Listen, I know this isn't much to go off of. It is simply an episode title. But when I look at episode 15, 16, and 17, I'm wondering if this is the setup for Calvin and Miranda eventually, I don't want to say get back together, but at least go on a date. Because episode 15, can we have dinner? Calvin is suspicious about Miranda's whereabouts. Now, in episode 14, the one we're getting next week of Brothers Love, the family raises a brow at Miranda's new boo, aka, okay, Miranda's seeing somebody. Now, episode 15, Can We Have Dinner? That's when Calvin is trying to figure out, what's going on with Miranda. My guess in terms of Calvin being curious about her whereabouts must be due to the fact that Miranda isn't doing her usual stick of popping up unannounced all the time, whether it be at his parents' house or over at the condo, which could be very telling due to the fact that is Miranda only really quote unquote moving on since Calvin is single now? Maybe this is a getting under his skin thing. I mean, what's that? I mean, this is real. This does happen where a person really doesn't show interest in you until you know you're with someone else. Like, oh, this person who used to give me play or attention, there was somebody, so I'm gonna pop up. And I mean, what one of those popular um video topics on on YouTube right now is when the girl who friend zoned you finds out that you moved on. Basically, the girl who friend zoned you, once they find out or they see you're with someone else, now they want to pop back up into your life like, oh well, we were together, and something like, no, we weren't. I wonder if Miranda's operating on that same energy because now that Calvin's engagement is called off and he's no longer with anybody, is this her play to, well, get some play and maybe kind of send Calvin for a loop since she had to deal with the whole Calvin and Laura thing for some time? So it just makes you wonder because it's funny how when Calvin and Laura were together, we only had that one episode where Miranda had a date with somebody, and then after that, she was just alone and miserable and found solace in constantly popping up at Calvin's house or the former in-laws. But now all of a sudden that Calvin is single and she's apparently seeing somebody else, oh, Miranda's not popping up like she used to, which could be further proof this heifer was just trying to mess up Calvin's potential marriage. Seriously, because she literally is a piece of work if this was her grand plan after all. Now, episode 16, Hanging Solo, as in Calvin's doing his own thing. Calvin is determined to find the answer to his question. Now, what is his question? Maybe it's the episode 15 title, Can We Have Dinner? Was he planning to ask Miranda out? Who knows? So then we get to episode 17, and that's why I think these episodes are strung together. We don't have a synopsis yet, but the episode for December 17th, A Chicken Dinner, that's the episode title. Could this hint at Calvin and Miranda going on a dinner date or something? Which is an interesting callback to the finale of the first season of The Revival, where Miranda was convinced because Calvin asked her out to dinner. We're getting back together, Miss Ella. Wait, are you sure? I mean, Miranda, he asked out to dinner, so I'm going to find my best dress and everything. And then that's when she came back with her face, on the floor crying because he said he was going to propose to Laura. So in terms of chicken dinner, could this be the episode where we possibly see Calvin and Miranda get back together, or at the very least, explore the possibility? Who knows? And keep in mind, these episodes aren't exactly sequential in terms of, hey, episode 16 takes place one day after episode 15. No, sometimes, these episodes, time moves by really quick. So it could be sometime between Laura leaving for good and Calvin trying to move on. Who knows? But only time will tell. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.